Hey folks, and welcome to Brick Talk TV Live, and welcome to a freezing cold UK at the moment, and welcome to probably my most favourite stream of all the year, because I get to build the modular building, which of course is my favourite building to usually build. So today we're going to be kicking off the Tudor corner, which came out on the 1st of January, as you probably all know. About £200 in the UK, and there's over 3,000 pieces to build with it. So it's going to take us a fair few streams in order to get through it. I also got the free gift with purchase, which is this news kiosk here. So we'll be building that at the end of the main build, so probably on the last stream, so watch out for that. So they've actually changed the box design this year, if I get the gift with purchase out of the way, and actually it's a similar one that you find a lot of times in LEGO City, where you actually open all the way around and take the lid off, which is a new feature really for this one. So you can see how the set will look once you place it with the previous mocks, the modulars of the, oh, it's not raised my desk up, of the Jazz Club and also the museum, which we did last year as well. If you missed any of those streams, I've done live streams for both of those on the channel, so check them out. So I'm really looking forward to diving into this. I saw this module back in September back in Billund, and I was really excited to get going with it straight away. Like most of you, it seems to look like a pub to me, an English pub, but of course it isn't. It's a fish and chip shop, I'm told, by the marketing people. So let's crack open the box, take a look at the bags inside as we always do, and then we'll get cracking with the actual build of the Lego set. So not sure which way to do this. I'll go for the wide camera as always, so you get a better view of the box. So you've got the tape all the way around the top and the bottom this time, and the sides, and then we probably won't need to get all the bags out as we normally do, because the box will have a top lid. So let's take a look. You can see we've got the paper bags, so let's go to zoom mode so you get a bit of a better view. So there's all the bags packed. We've got 19 bags by the look of it there, but let's go to the wide camera and we'll just get them out so we can put them back in a bit of a better order. 8 and 9, 13 there, 18, 20, number 4, number 5, 10, 16, 14, number 1, number 2, number 11, number 6. Got some oversized pieces there of some plates. 17, number 7, running out of stones, right there. Number 3, number 15. We've got the base plate, I think, inside there, and you can see the instructions, which are now in a paper bag instead of a cardboard box like that. So just take those out, try and stick these back in reverse order if I can. So I think 20 was the highest bag, 20, 19, 18, 17, 16, 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and bag number 1 we'll leave out. So let's put this on the floor. Let's go into the zoom mode. And there we go. So bag number 1, some oversized pieces. We have our base plate in here. Got the classic bright green 32 by 32 base plate, which is good to see. And then of course Inside a new paper bag here, we have got the instructions. Hey Brandon, welcome to the stream. Hope you're good early in the morning in Canada. And there's our instruction manual. Again, all in white, as we come to know now from the icon range. Let's remove from black. Get the builder's app. And then you can see Francois Zapp here, the icon designer that came up with this design as well. And you can see some of the features that we've got inside here. Got a little workbench, got a nice cooker here where someone's frying an egg and having a sausage. Got a chimney sweep on top and a few more details as well. We've got a minifigure straight off the bat as well in the first bag, and it says, there's a little note here that says the weather forecast is predicting rain, which is typical for the UK of course. Fortunately, this lady is well prepared with her hat fashion styled, influenced by the passengers on the LEGO Ideas the Orient Express train. That's a set I haven't got yet, which I do probably want to get at some point. So let's stop talking and start building. Of course, as all modules, will start with the tiling on the floor, which is actually one of my favourite parts of the module builds. All the tiles up, ready for us. I think there's a few hidden inside the paper bags, which is a problem these days. And then we'll build our first minifigure. So, first character here has got a tan coloured rain mac or coat on. This is the moulded head that they said is borrowed from the Orient Express set. Is a female, and she also has a tan coloured legs to match the mac, and she has a lovely bright pink umbrella she's going to be holding. So let's put her together. She's got two facial expressions, one sort of a somber smirk and then one with a big bright smile on. We'll go with the sort of smirk look because that's what the instructions have. And then she's holding her pink umbrella, hopefully, in the right hand side like this. Oops, screwed the head up. So there's our first character there, trying to avoid the rain with a rain mac on an umbrella. So let's get cracking with the base plate, and I'm trying to position my desk so I kind of get you in the middle there. So we're going to start off with 10 1x6 light bluish grey plates, tiles even, of course, which are going to do the curb side for us. As this is a corner modular, we've got two sides to curb up, and these are going to go either side, and of course in the corner there we're going to have a corner tile. So we'll run these down both sides of the base plate. Here I think I'm one short. And the one there. I will put this into Bricktown once it's complete, so I'll do another video of putting this one and the Bricklink designer program train station, which you may have seen me build last stream, in there. Then we're going to focus on this corner and tile this out. For that we're going to get 3 2x2 tiles with these pins stuck on. I've seen we've started to use these a lot in tiling recently, so we've got 3 of those. We've got 2 jumper tiles, 2x2 ones like that. We have 2 corner dark bluish grey tiles. We've got 2 quarter tiles in dark bluish grey as well. We have 3 1x1 tiles in dark bluish grey as well. Then we get 2 1x2 dark bluish grey tiles. We have some dark tan coloured quarter tiles too, with a bit of design in the corner. We also have a couple of 1x1 dark tan. We also have a couple of light or normal tan coloured 1x1s, as well as a corner or quarter tile. We have a couple of light bluish grey 1x2s, and then we have two of these cutaway ones too, and I think that's all we need for this one. So kicking us off right in the corner, we're going to stick the 2x2 with a pin in, then the jumper tile goes next to that, followed by another 2x2 with a pin. Then we finish off here with a 1x1, then a corner tile goes on, another 1x2 comes back down, 1x1, and another jumper tile goes next to our pin piece. Then we'll stick another pin piece in with a 1x1 tile, corner tile here, and a 1x2 to continue that corner. Then we're going to start to add a bit of detail. So our quarter tiles go in each end in dark bluish grey, then those funny shaped pieces go diagonally around that. Then we're going to put a dark tan quarter tile and our light or normal tan coloured quarter tile in. Our two 1x2 light bluish grey come off of our funny shaped ones, and then we're going to finish off with a checkered 1x1 tiling in the centre there. And I realised I had an extra quarter tile there which I didn't need. So that's the corner kicks off. Next up, we're going to tile down the pavement here, and it says this coat of arms embedded on the pavement testifies to the rich history of this street corner. So that's what that's doing. Then to get our pavement down here, we're going to need 21 2x2 dark bluish grey tiles, 2x2. We've got two here, 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16, 18, 20, 21. We've got three jumper tiles, 2x2 ones somewhere. There's two. There's the third one. We've got a couple of our grill pieces, which of course are our drains. We also have a couple of 1x2 tiles in dark bluish grey. A couple more light bluish grey 1x2 tiles as well. Found one. There's the other one. There's two, right? Yep, there's one. While I'm looking for that, we'll get 12 dark bluish grey ones. 3, 6, 9, and 12, and then we found our last light bluish grey one. So moving up in this direction, then first off we're going to stick a drain cover across here. Then we're going to run, we've got 7 1x2s down our curb before our next drain comes in. 6, 2, 4, 6, 7. Then our drain goes in. Then we'll have two more 1x2s, and then we're going to finish off the end with two of our 1x2 plates here. So instead of using a 2x2, we've got two 1x2s. Then we stick another 1x2 next to that, followed by a 2x2. So you can see how deep the paving is going to go. Then we're going to put a 2x2 tile in here, finish our coat of arms here with a couple of light bluish grey 1x2 tiles. Then we'll put the dark bluish grey ones next to it. Then we can do a row of 3 regular 2x2 tiles. Then we've got a jumper tile goes in and a 2x2. Then we get 2 regular tiles go up followed by another jumper. Then we have another 2, followed by yet another jumper tile in front of the drain. Oh, hang on. 1, 2, there, 1, 2, 1, 2. Where did I mess up? That goes in there. Then we have a jumper tile. I think I'm one step out here. Bear with me, people. I'll move everything up one. And a jumper tile goes in. I screwed up where the drain is. If I move this one, we'll put a regular tile in there. Then all of these here are just going to be the regular 2x2 tiles to form the rest of the pavement down the side. So it goes down there like that, and I think we have one more 2x2 goes into there. Hey JB, welcome to the stream, hope you're all good. So now we're going to move further up to this top bit here. I'm going to add a bit more detail, so we're going to replicate kind of this emblem up here into probably a doorway, I think. So we get a couple more of these pieces, followed by a couple of 1x2 plates. Then we've got a couple of quarter tiles in dark bluish grey, dark tan, regular tan coloured quarter tiles. Then we get 6 light bluish grey tiles here, 2, 4, 5, 6. A couple of 1x2 tiles, 6 1x1 dark bluish grey, so there's 4, 5, 6. And we have one tan and one dark tan 1x1 too. So starting at the top, we're going to stick a 1x2 in, dark bluish grey 1x1. Then we'll have our quarter tile in. Then we've got our pointy shaped tiles going that way diagonally again. Stick a dark tan quarter tile in there. 1x1 goes in next, and then a 1x2 tile goes in there. Then we're going to have one of our plates coming off at a right angle just there. A couple of our light bluish grey 1x1s continuing on from these diagonals here. And then our other plate 1x2 goes at the top. Then we've got our dark bluish grey 1x1s. Then we'll have another light bluish grey. Then again we've got our tan coloured pieces. We're going to go in a checkered formation here. That light bluish grey, and then we'll have our dark bluish grey there. So there's an entrance way into the building over there. Next up, we're coming down this bottom bit here. So we're going to do our sort of single 1x2s down here. So again, 2 drain covers or the grill pieces needed here, and 10 1x2 tiles. 4, 6, 8, 10. So we'll start off with our drain. Then we're going to run 7 1x2s down here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Stick another drain cover in, and then we'll run our last 3 1x2s down this way. There's all our tiles, and then we're going to do another row of paving down here. So we have a corner tile, we'll find a couple of jumpers in a minute. First we get 9 2x2s, 3, 6, 9. We need a 1x1 plate in dark bluish grey, and then we need our 2 jumper tiles, which are, there's 1 and there's 2. So to start off with, we'll put 3 regular 2x2 tiles down here. Then we'll get a jumper tile, 3 more 2x2 tiles going down, 2, 3. Then we'll stick our corner tile in, and our 1x1 goes on next. Regular 2x2 jumper tile, and then the last 2x2s just going in there. Then our next couple of rows that are going to go down this side will consist of another corner tile. We have another jumper tile hiding somewhere, there's 1, 9 more 2x2s, 4, 6, 7, 8, 9, a couple of 1x2s, another 1x1 plate, and then we're going to add 4 regular 2x2s next to each other. 4. Then we have a corner tile with our 1x1 plate in there, and a 1x2, followed by another jumper tile, then another 1x2, and then we'll finish this off with regular 2x2 tiles, which are 1 short. Just count it there, add another one in. So that's that side. Then we're going to actually add another row of tiles down this side. So for that we have a jumper tile again, then we have 10 2x2 ones, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. We have a 1x1 round white plate there with a hole in the middle, and a corner tile. Then we start off with 2 regular 2x2 tiles, jumper tile goes on, then we've got 4 2x2s, 1, 2, 3, 4. We'll stick a corner tile in, and then that white 1x1 round plate, and then we'll finish off with 4 2x2 tiles. There's our pavement so far. And we're coming in again up here, so we need another 9 2x2s, 2, 4, 5, 7, 8, 9, and a 1x1, and we're going to stick all 9 of these from here, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and then a 1x1 just goes in the corner there. Then we've got a 2x8 plate in black. We have another 1x1 round white plate. We have a 1x2 jumper tile, a 1x1 brick in dark bluish grey, 4 more 2x2 tiles, and a 1x2 tile as well. Then we'll start up in this corner here, yet again another 2x2. This time we're going to stick a white 1x1 round there, followed by our 1x2 jumper, regular 1x2, 3 of our 2x2 tiles, just go in here. Then our black plate's going to go in, and then our 1x1 brick is just going to go next to that tile down there. So we're getting less and less space here at the moment. Then we're going to get a couple of 2x4 bricks. We have a 1x1 with a stud on the side. It's going to go in on the ends just above our tile, and then our 2 2x4s go next to that, so you can just see the stud sticks up above the tiles just there. Then behind these bricks we're going to put a jumper tile, 1x2 plate, and then 5 1x2 tiles. Start with 1x2 plate in between the two of them, and our jumper tile goes on next, and another 1x2, and then either side we're going to flank it with some 1x2 tiles, just like that behind. Then we're going to put some bricks down now. So we've got 2 more 1x1 bricks, we have a corner brick, we have 4, 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 4 1x10 bricks, 4 1x3 bricks, 4 Technic bricks, 1x2 with a hole in, standard modular issue, and then a 1x6 brick. And so we'll start with the standard module clip brick going in here, with a 1x10 brick in between, followed by another Technic brick at the ends. Then coming across here, I'm going to stick another Technic brick. It does say to stick the pins in, which I will do, but I tend to take them out when I put them into brick town. Another 1x10, followed by another Technic brick with a pin, followed by a 1x3 brick, followed by a 1x10 coming inwards here, right angled. Meanwhile, we have by this Technic brick 3 1x3s to each other, followed by our 1x10. Ooh, not a 1x10, actually leave a 1x1 gap there. It goes in there. Then we have our corner brick here, and then our 1x6 comes in down this side with another 1x1 at the end. So you can see some of the groundwork, and that's the end of bag number 1. Let's go on to bag 2. We'll start to add some more different coloured tiles and the flooring in. Mixtures of different shades of blue and tan colours, and some medium nugget tiles as well, some pink ones and some sand blue ones. So we're going to concentrate efforts down this bit here to start with, and for that need a 1x6 plate in tan colour. We'll get 6 1x4 medium nugget tiles, for 6 we've got a 1x2 as well in medium nugget tile. We have a plate 1x1, we also have a couple of tiles 1x1 medium nugget 2. And we'll start with where our white 1x1 round is. We're going to stick a 1x2 tile there, followed by our 1x6 plate in tan, another 1x1 tile, and a couple of 1x4 tiles in medium nugget then. And our 1x1 plate squeezes in that corner there with another 1x1 tile, and then we put the remainder of our 1x4 tiles all the way across the back of that. Then we get 7 more of these medium nugget 1x4s, 2, 4, 5, 6, 7. We'll have a jumper tile as well, a 1x2 tile, a 1x1, and then 3 1x1 plates, all in medium nugget. It's kind of having a wooden floor effect, I think. So then we'll stick 1, 2, 3, 4 of these in this direction. Then at the end the jumper tile goes in. And then going back the other way, stick a 1x4, 1x2, one of our plates, 1x4, another plate, another 1x4, and a tile, 1x1, followed by our 1x1 plate again, squeezed right into this corner. Then we get another 4 1x4 tiles. We get another 1x1 plate, and then we're going to get 5 1x2 tiles. And then the 5 1x2s are going to go on top of each other, running down here. Then we'll add another row 1x4s here. Followed by our 1x1 plate, which is going to squeeze in there. Then we're changing the colours up a bit and going dark, reddish brown actually. We've got a 1x8 plate, then we've got 2 corner plates here as well. Another one's hiding under there. Then we got 10 sand blue 1x1 tiles. Going in next, and we have 7 brown coloured tiles as well. 4, 5, 6, 7. We're just going to decorate round here with these. So we're doing a checkered pattern of the sand blue, brown, sand blue there, and our corner plate is going to kick in there. Sand blue, corner plate again. This will check her out. We'll run this plate all along here like that, and then we'll just continue down here, alternating between these 2 colours. They run down there like that. Then we get 2 of these light blue 2x4 plates. Couple of medium nugget 1x1s as well. Add these 1x1 plates here of the corner, and then our blue 2x4s go next to each other just behind that brown 1x8. And we'll spin this round a little bit, and then we're going to tile in this section here. For that we get 7 1x4 medium nugget tiles. We have a 1x2 jumper, get 5 1x1s, then we get 5 1x2s as well, and we'll leave the 4 studs here empty to start with. Could be a doorway, staircase, something like that. Then we'll run a 1x4 down here. Then a jump tile goes in, a couple of 1x4s go across, 1x1 in there, 1x2, 1x1, 1x4, 1x2, then we'll have a couple of 1x4s followed by our 1x1, then we get a 1x2, 1x1, 1x4 here, and then a 1x2. So the floor continues around there. Then in this area here, different colours going on. We have a 2x4 in tan and a 2x2 plate in tan. We have a white jumper tile 2x2 and a regular white 2x2 tile. Then we have these almost mid-azure type blue colours here. So we'll leave the first set of studs again empty, and then we're doing a checkered floor. Jumper tiles go in these colours, followed by our tan goes at the back of this area. Could be a cupboard maybe. Couple of 2x4 plates in tan, then we've got some dark tan 2x2s, jumper tile, and then we've got two of these 1x1 pink colour tiles, and these are going to start forming in this area here. So we start with our dark tan tiles and jumper, then our regular tan plate goes in, our two pink tiles go in, and then we have another of our plates. Then in this area we've got a series of black tiles. We've got two more sets of, four of these shape. We have a 1x2 jumper tile in black, and then we have 9 1x2 regular, 3, 6, 9. And these are going to form a pattern outside. So we start in the corner here with our regular 1x2 black tiles, 2, then it goes 3 down, just making a square here. Jumper tile goes in, there's our black square. Then we're going to put these in diagonally again to make a circle in the middle. It's quite effective, like that. Then we get a 1x4 black plate. We've got 4 1x2s in pink colour, and also 4 quarter tiles in the pink colour. Of course, the 4 quarter tiles are going to go in the middle of this circle we've created here. And the 1x2s are going to run across the end. We need a couple more quarter tiles here to finish in these gaps, and then our 1x4 plate goes at the front. Then let's just finish off these pink tiles. So there's the entranceway of something there. Then we get a 1x4 round piece here. We've got a pot, or what would normally be a toilet, which I'm thinking is probably a toilet because we have trans light blue tile there, 1x1 round again, a couple of sand blue 1x1s, another jumper tile in black, and we start with the 1x4 with the rounded end, stick our black jumper in the middle, our 2 sand blue tiles go at each end there, and of course we're going to stick our white 1x1 round and our trans light blue 1 round in the middle of our pot here for our toilet. One loves a toilet. That's going to sit on this jumper tile in the middle, and then this 1x4 sits behind it over there. This is where our toilet is. Then for the cistern at the back of the toilet, we get a 1x2 in light bluish grey. We're going to add a couple of 1x1s with studs on in the corner like this. We'll add a white ingot to the top. We'll add a pearl gold paddle to the side, or the handle I guess, and then we've got a 2x2 round for the back of the toilet there. So that's going to sit on our jumper, is it? Actually, start that Slightly wrong there. Second mistake of the day. It's going to be one of those days today. That's actually going to sit on the back on those bricks. This is going to sit back there, and then our toilet system is going to sit just behind it there like this, with the toilet looking like that. Then we need to build the wall and a toilet holder for the toilet roll. So we're going to get one of these 1x10s. We've got a 10-inch brick with a hole in it, a pin here, standard issue toilet roll piece, it's like a door, a 1x4 brick, regular 1x2 brick. Where else did I miss? 2x4 as well. Of course, we're going to stick the 10-inch brick with the pin in, and then our toilet roll is going to sit on there. It's going to go 2 studs from the end by the toilet, 1x2 there, 1x4 in next, 1x4 down here, 1x10 there, and we sit the 2x4 at the back. So there's the toilet roll right next to the toilet. Then we're just going to add a bit more before we finish this bag off. A couple of 1x6 bricks, a couple of 1x3 bricks, corner brick, 1x6 and 1x10 brick. 1x6 goes on first. Then we have our corner brick, 1x3 goes on. And add our 1x6 plate to our 1x10 and add the other one as well on top. And then add the 1x3 underneath to make a longer brick. That's going to level up and go right across the back wall there. And that's it for bag number 2. We've got bag number 3, and we have another minifigure to put together as well. So first up, the minifigure. It's got a light bluish grey torso here with a business suit on. A man with a beard and glasses with a smiley face, only one printed facial expression. He's got black hair and this might be the tailor. I think there's a tailor in this set. Where is his hair? There it is. He's got black hair, and somewhere in here he's got light bluish grey legs. There he is. So just plain light bluish grey legs even. Say it. There he is, looking quite dapper in his suit. Printed on the back as well. No description there. Put him to the side. We're going to start to add some bricks to this area here, so some light bluish grey bricks going to go on. A couple of 1x10s. We've got 5 1x4 bricks. We have a 1x3 brick, corner brick, and a couple of 1x2 regular bricks too. And we'll start down this end with a 1x4. We'll stick 4 of these, or 3 of these, sorry, down here, followed by our 1x10 going across. Then we've got our 1x3. Our corner brick goes in down here, and then we'll do a couple of 1x4s to finish this end off. Then another 1x10 goes down here, and then we'll put our 1x2s top there, just to raise another row of bricks. Then a couple of more 1x10s needed, 3 1x4s, and the 1x3 as well. So the 1x4 we'll start here, one stud over, do 2 of these. 1x10 starts down this end, followed by 1x4, 1x3, and then our other 1x10 finishes that off. Then we're going to make a sink by the look of it, which is going to sit at the end here. So it's like a little kitchen. So for our sink we get a 2x4 dark bluish grey brick, stick a 2x2 brick one end, and then we're going to get a couple of panels here to create our standard issue Lego sink. Face each other. There's one, and there's 2. Then we're going to stick a 2x2 corner plate in black on top of our brick there, and a 1x1 plate with a clip sticking out so I can see it. Somewhere, I think. There it is, underneath the tile, so it's going to sit over the sink. Then at the back we're going to get a red and yellow cone, usually is standard issue ketchup and mustard utensils. Onto those we're going to stick some 1x1 rounds with a pin in white. Again, sauce bowls there, standard issue. And then on the clip we have a trigger piece here to act as a tap on the sink. That's going to sit at the back here, just on our plate in there. Then we have a cooker, which is going to sit over this side. What was it, a coffee machine? Cooker, I think. We'll start with a turntable piece here with an insert to go in. Then we get a Technic brick with 2 holes in it in red, stick that at the back. Then a 1x2 with 2 studs on the side there. At the back we're going to stick some 1x1 rounds with pins upside down into that to create a look of a hob like this. At the front we stick a 1x2 dark bluish grey tile, and then on these studs at the front we're going to stick a gauge like this on the front. Meanwhile we get a 2x2 plate in black somewhere. We're going to stick a black 1x2, sorry, dark bluish grey 1x2 tile on 2 studs, and then we turn this over and we stick this together like this at the back. So those have gone in there, and our turntable now on top, and that's going to go next to our sink down there to create a hob, I think, is it hob? Something. Then we're going to, this is going to be a cooker. Is that another cooker? Not sure. So we're going to start with a container here. We're going to stick a door on the front to make an oven, which we're going to stick or cupboard, probably an oven. We're going to stick a sausage in here, which is a sausage in not red but medium nugget. That goes in there. We'll stick a 2x2 jumper tile, 1x1 upward facing plate with a clip with a black tile behind that. We're going to stick another medium nugget coloured sausage onto the clip there, so it's waiting to go into the frying pan, and then we stick a frying pan on our piece like this. Maybe this is the side counter and that is the cooker, and that's going to go next to our hob here. So the pan's ready to go on. Then we're going to come over this side and we're going to build, which is a bit similar I think to a previous set I've done before. We're going to get a 2x4 reddish brown. We're going to stick 4 medium nugget log bricks all on this. Down here. Then we're going to stick some jumper tiles all the way across, 1x2 jumper tiles all the way across each of those. Then we're going to stick some handlebars in white into each of those jumper tiles. So this is where the suits are being made, or the tailor is, and so these are going to have different coloured 1x1 rounds on now to depict different thread. Here, so we have that one, an orange one, here. I feel like they did this one in a jazz club, did they? Where they had somebody who made dresses upstairs. I think this is for suits, but similar thing. So this one's going to go across here. See a table with all of our threads on. Then we're going to build another unit here that's going to have a set of hats on. So we start with a 2x6 plate. We're going to stick somewhere a 2x2 modified 2 studs plates. We're going to stick 3 of those on. Now, Brandon, the modular buildings do vary in price, I think, usually. It just depends on the price point LEGO want to sell it at, how many pieces it's got inside the set. There'll be guidelines issued every year about what the price point should be and how many pieces to use, because of course there's a price involved for each of these pieces, and the number of pieces that are put in a set dictate the price, so it will vary. Then we'll stick a 1x6 across here, and then a 1x2 jumper tiles will go across here as well. This is what we've got here. Then we're going to stick different coloured 1x1 rounds on the front here, and it says a little note here once we've finished it. This is going to be a hat stand. It says it is in this haberdashery that the tailor from the LEGO Icons Jazz Club obtains the supplies for many of his sumptuous creations. So there we go, there's tying in. So this is the haberdashery where they sell the materials which will be used in the jazz club. So that address is, well, that's very similar. So these are like different coloured reams of material supposedly here stacked up. Finish off with a yellow 1x1 round. Then on, so that gives you the illusion of rolls of material at the back there. Then we're going to stick 2x2 jumper tiles across the top to give us a top. And then we're going to stick 3 white cones on those jumper tiles in the middle. And that's where our different hats are going to sit, which you could purchase if you like. So we've got the in the middle, we've got the lavender coloured. Let me stick this hat on properly on a minifigure's head, let alone on one of these cones. A warm hat, which we probably need at the moment in the UK at least. Then we have a bowler hat at the end here in black. And then on this end we have a flat cap, which is a little nod, I think, to another LEGO set designer which did the police station. So you've got a little flat cap there, and that's going to go alongside our material in our haberdashery just in there. So just to give you a sideway view on some of the stuff we've built now. So there's the haberdashery, and then you can see the kitchen over here as well. So far. Then we're just going to build a bit more wall around the haberdashery. So for that we're going to get a corner brick, a couple of 1x2 bricks. We've got a 1x4 brick. We have these anvil shaped tan colour bricks. We've got 4 of these, and we've got 2 1x2s with clips moulded into them. So to start us off, our corner brick is going to go in here, followed by a regular 1x2. Then our 2 1x2s with clips goes in, a regular 1x2 and a 1x4. Then our anvils, we're going to go either side of where we've stuck our 1x4 plate in here at the front, so it's probably where the windows are going to go. So they go either side there. Then here where this 2x4 currently is, we're going to put our checkout, or our not checkout, well it's checkout, where our till is, so our cash register. So we're going to start with a 2x4, we're going to add again 4 log bricks in medium nugget. We're going to do 2 lots of these this time though to make it higher. So that goes up there like this. Then we get a modified 2x2 with 2 studs on. We have a corner tile here, and then we have a 1x1 upward facing clip on top there. On this 1x2 we're going to stick a cheese wedge with sort of cash register calculator print on. Behind that we'll stick a 1x1 upward facing clip in light bluish grey, and into that we'll stick a trans clear 1x1 tile like that to give us a kind of a screen. And then onto that clip that we've got here we're going to stick a pair of scissors for cutting the material up there, and that's going to sit rather tall in that side. Then some detail here, we've got these 1x2 plates to add some detail to the outside, and also a bit more detail inside. We've got 4 log bricks in light bluish grey. We've got 2 1x1 rounds with pins in, 4 1x2 pill plates. We have a minifigure head in white. We have a minifigure torso with a dinner jacket on, black legs, a top hat. We're going to make a mannequin out of that, so we'll put this one together first. This one is going to be a showpiece inside our shop, so it's going to sit or stand here by the look of it, roughly. Also at some point, which I seem to have missed, we'll put a 1x2 plate in black either side on our anvil pieces. Don't know where I missed that. And then we're going to start with doing 2 of these. So we've got a log brick and a pill, another log brick, another pill, and we'll stick a 1x1 round with a pin at the front. So we do 2 of these, and these are going to sit, like I said, on our 1x2 plates at the front of the shop, like that. Then we'll leave that for a bit. We're going to start working on this side, and at the back here we're going to stick a 1x1x3 reddish brown piece in there. Then we've got a panel piece here which we'll stick next, another 1x1x3 in next, another panel piece, just alternating between those, which will fill in this gap we have at the back. So you can see that looks like that on the back. Then over here we're going to add some plates now. So we've got some dark bluish grey 1x4 plates. We've got 2 modified 1x4s with 2 studs. We have 2 corner plates, 2 1x3 plates, and a 1x2 tile as well. well as a 1x10. So we start with running this plate, larger plate across here, followed by 1x3. Then our modified 1x2s come across, 1x2 tile, another modified 1x4 goes in next. Then we'll have our corner plate. Then we'll continue the 1x3 up the top here. Another corner plate goes in, and then our two 1x4s just run along the top there. Then we need a garbage bin. It's going to sit outside, so we get one of these crates. Going to stick a smelly green fish into that. Get two 2x3s in black. Stick a 1x4 green plate across there with a slope piece, followed by 1x4 tiles. Give us a bin lid there. That's going to sit on top of our crate, and then to finish off the bin we're going to stick these 1x4 peel plates in. That is going to sit one stud in over here, just at the back behind where the kitchen is. And there's a note here that says, although this fish might not be fresh from the kitchen, the local kittens are very excited for a free meal. And that, well, there's a black umbrella there. Did I have to... feel like I missed a step out somewhere. On these clips over here we've got a pink and a black umbrella we need to stick on. Let me just make sure I didn't skip some instructions, which is very possible in my excitement. Ah yes, that had them in there, did that and that. Cool. So bag number 4. Yeah, I wouldn't advise eating Lego unless you go to Legoland, and then you can get Lego piece shaped fries. So I'll probably do a couple more bags after this. Finish probably around bag 6, I reckon. And then we'll stream again next week, and it will move back to Sunday next week, regular time. So continuing in this pub area, which is not a pub, we're going to start with a 1x2 brick. We're going to add a 1x1 tan coloured plates to one side, and that's going to fit into this gap we've got here next to what we built earlier. We're then going to add some pieces here, so basically 3 grill pieces to the floor, 2, 3, followed by a 2x2 jumper tile in light blue crate. It goes in there. Then we have 3 more grill pieces go in. And then we're going to stick a macaroni tile at the end, just a small one. Going to go in there, and then a quarter tile in that middle section there, fill in that gap. So that's our first set of floor. And to get a bit of a counter surface going, we're going to get one of these curved window frames. We have regular window frames here, 2 of these. We have 4 brown window inserts, which is just solid. There's 2, There's 3, there's 4. We have 2 1x2 plates with sliders on. There's 1. There's the other one. And then we have this macaroni plate, curved plate there, plus a tile as well, which is going to go on. So to start with, our window frames, the smaller ones, are going to go onto our 1x2 slider plates. And then we're going to stick these brown inserts in the middle. With a wood, almost like it's a bar effect. We'll go 2 studs down, 1 stud gap, and another 2 there at the front. Then our curved one we're going to add our plate to. Hopefully, just fit in. Sticks out a little bit like that. We'll stick our inserts again into this. And then we'll stick our light bluish grey macaroni tile on top. That's going to then go across there. So there's our counter starting to take shape. Then in between where we've left the gaps here, we're going to fill it in with, we'll get 3 1x1x3 with studs on the side. We have a 1x1 with a clip on it, a regular 1x1. We also then have a 1x1 with a handle on, 3 1x2 peeled type plates, and then 3 ingot tiles 2, all in reddish brown. We'll start with the 1x1 and 1x1 clip. We're going to stick those together to form a post. Then we'll stick our 1x1 with our handle in the clip to make a little swinging door. That of course goes at the end of this, which is not a bar. It gives you an entrance in and out of the background. Then we get our 1x1 1/3. For each of these we're going to stick our ingot on the front, and then stick our peel piece sticking outwards like this, and that will go in between each of our windows, slightly lower of course. Then the window frame is. Then we've got a series of black tiles. So we have a massive macaroni plate there. We have a 1x6 black tile there. We have a corner one somewhere in black, and we have 2 1x1 plates in black as well. We'll start off over here with our corner plate. We'll then run our 1x6 across the front here. 1x1 goes in there and in this one, and then the large macaroni is going to go from the wall over here to our other plate there. That's looking like that at the counter now. Then to cover that we have a series of double jumper tiles, and we have a large macaroni light bluish grey tile. That starts us off over here, so knock it off, and then these finish off the countertop over there. We also have a light, or a tan coloured 1x2 plate to level off the end by the wall. Then we're going to add this long 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12 2x12 plate right across the back of this countertop into our haberdashery. And then we get 3 1x10 tan coloured bricks. We also have a pearl gold 1x1 round with a pin on it. We get a 1x1 brick with a stud on the side. You then need a 1x2 and 3 1x3 bricks. We're actually going to stick the pearl gold piece into the 1x1 with a stud like that. And it's actually going to go just above our sink, which is over here, and next to that we'll stick one of our 1x3s and our long 1x10 goes across, another 1x3 just after it, long 1x10 there, 1x2 goes on here, get one stud overlap over there, and then a 1x3 runs across the back. Then we've got a series of plates. So it's 1x2, 4, 6, 8, 10. Two 1x6s. We have two 1x2s, and we should have two corner plates as well in tan colour. So corner plates going to go here and at the front. 1x2 goes in there and at the ends. 1x6 in this side and on that side, and then our longer ones going to run across the rest. Then over this side we're going to do a shelf again with more materials stacked on top. So we get a 2x8 here. We're going to stick 4 1x2 jumper tiles across the front. Like we did last time, we'll stick white handlebars into those jumper tiles. This time we're going to do the same sort of colours. So we've got our 1x1 round bricks again. They're going to go on top to make threads of material for us. We have an orange one, then a lavender one. We've got this magenta coloured one there. That is going to go also with a 1x1. That's 4 studs from the end, I think, just above there, followed by 1x1 plate. So there's our continued adding material there. We'll also add a 1x4 plate to level it off on that side. Then we get more plates. So we have 2 1x6, longer 1x10, a 1x4, another 1x2 and a 1x1 plate in tan colour. Going to run the 1x4 across here, long plate goes across there, 1x2 at the front, and our 1x6 with a 1x1 separating them going across that wall. Then we're going to stick some more bricks in. We also have a doorway to go in. So we have 2 of these 1x10s, another 1x1 with a stud on the side, 1x2, 1x6, 1x4 and a couple of 1x3s and a corner brick. Corner brick goes over here in this corner, followed by a 1x1 with a stud on, which is going to face outside the building, the stud. Then we have a 1x4 and a 1x3 brick. Our 1x6 is going to come across this way, followed by a long brick. 1x2 goes on here, long brick again, and a 1x3 in there. And then our doorway is going to go between the haberdashery and this building here. It's getting a bit taller now. Then for more walls, we've got some more 1x10s, a couple 1x4s, 1x6, a couple of 1x3s, an inverted 2x2 sloped brick, and another corner brick. We're also going to get a plate as well, corner plate, and add that to the brick. And that's going to sit at the front here, followed by a 1x6. Then our longer brick is going to go across to contain our doorway. We'll leave a 1 stud gap here on the corner, stick a 1x3, our inverted 2x2 slope goes in next above the cooker, an extractor fan type thing. Then we'll finish off with our 1x4 bricks across there. Then on top of this countertop we are going to create a till, so we get an inverted 2x2 tile here and add a 1x1 plate in the corner. We also have a golden paddle here that's going to go next to that, facing upwards or outwards. That's going to get a T plate onto it like this. Then on the top we have a typewriter interface with a semicircle white brick goes on there, and a trans green cheese wedge next to it. Like that. Then we'll flip it sideways, and then on the paddle sticking out we have a red piece here, stick on with that there. That's how we're going to stick it here, because we've got no studs, so we're actually going to stick that red piece in so we can angle the till so it's connected still, even though there's no stud there, and we can angle the till so it's at the end of the sort of bar countertop there. It's quite clever. Then adding some detail to this back shelf here, we've got two trans green 1x1 rounds, we've got a blue cone piece, we have a trans clear bottle, we have a chute here, we have a yellow flower, we have two more gold 1x1 rounds with pins, and we have a 5 coin there. So to start with, we'll get these green pieces and stick the gold 1x1 rounds with pins in. That's going to go 5 from the end next to each other. Then our 5 coin goes on next on the shelf, followed by our clear bottle, followed by our little chute that's going to go into this blue piece, and then we'll add flower on the end. It goes on there. Add a bit of detail at the back. Then a coffee machine is going to go on towards the end here. So for the coffee machine we get a 1x2 with the rounded ends. Stick a black cone on it. Then we're going to stick one of these curved bricks with a stud on it. We'll stick a coffee cup, red one next to that. Then we get another 1x2 round piece. We're actually going to stick a gold paddle into that, stick it above so it looks like a espresso piece. Then we have another dial that's going to go on the stud at the front. And then we stick a pill tile on top there. So there's our coffee machine. That's going to go one stud in from the end, and then we'll stick another red cup next to that on the back as well. So it's looking like that there at the back. I think that's all of that part. And then before we finish the bag up, we're going to add some stools. So we've got these light bluish grey 1x1 rounds, these red 2x2 round tiles. So we've got 3 stools to go in. We also have a lamp which is going to have one of these bars here going into 1x1 round with a trans clear minifigure head. I'm going to do 2 of those. hopefully they don't roll away. So they're going to go on the bar, which is not a bar. We're going to go there, and then the stools are going to go around right onto there, and then we get a 2x2 round plate. We've got some bacon, I guess. We have an egg, and maybe it's some toast. It's like a breakfast that someone's bought. That's going to go on the other stud, and then we've got a red mug left over, and that's going to go on the other one. So it's like a cafe bar looking there. And then there's a note here that says this gigantic, richly decorated counter is as old as the building itself. The perfect corner to drink your coffee in, according to the owner. So that's the end of bag 4. Let's open bag 5. I'm doing for time. Yeah, should be on track to get 6 bags done. Got a few doors in this one and some large archways to stick in. So focusing down here where we've got a bit of a staircase starting to develop, and we're going to get some tiles to stick on top. So we get 2 1x3 dark bluish grey tiles, we have a 1x2 tile, we also have a 1x1 tile, and then we've got 3 quarter tiles that go on 2. So to start off with, we get a 1x3 down here, followed by our quarter tile. Then we have a 1x2 tile going on, followed by, oh, that's the wrong way around. Got to start. Let's fix that first. Followed by a quarter tile, and then another one going the other way. Guessing these are depicting broken staircases, perhaps. Oh, actually, that's a not a quarter one. That one's a quarter one. This is where our 1x1 goes in there. Then let's just slide this out of the way a second. We're going to build sort of a section of walls. So we get these 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12. 1x12 plates. Going to snap them together. Then run a 1x6 brick, 1x2 brick. We have a 1x1 with a stud facing inwards here, and another 1x2 that goes across there. Then we have another 1x10 brick, and we're going to stick a 1x1 plate that's going to go in there. Bring this back in. This is going to slide on our wall just in there, staggering with the staircase. Then we're going to add a door frame in, so we get a black door frame. We've got a brown coloured door, the hinge on this side, followed by a door handle. It's a dark orange colour. It's going to be the back door over this side, so it just sits in there out to the garbage can. Then we'll make another door up, exactly the same, so black frame, goes the other way this time. This is to the toilet. And that goes in under the staircase in that side. So there's our toilet door. Then the wall on this side we're going to build separately as well, so we get these. What colour are these? These are like peach colour, rather than medium nugget, or maybe they're light medium nugget. We start with a 1x4 nonetheless, with a 1x1 on, another 1x4 on like this, and the one underneath, and we'll stick a regular 1x2 and a 1x1, and then we have a 1x2 there. Then we get a light bluish grey 1x1 with a stud on it. Then we're back to these other colours. 1x4 there. 1x1 starts this side. Then we have a masonry brick goes in next, and then a 1x4 goes in, and then this is going to sit on top over there. Then to integrate it a bit more, we're going to stick a 1x4 here to connect the door frame to the wall, followed by a 1x1. Then on the outside we have a 1x1 plate goes in on the ends, and a 1x2, 1x6 goes down here, and then also at a right angle again to connect the doorway in. Then with that done, we've got a few things here. We've got a tap that we need, we have a dish, we have a trans clear 1x1 round. It's going to form a lamp on the outside of the back door where the garbage is going. We also need a 1x1 brick. We have a sloped inverted 2x2 corner brick, 1x6, another 1x1 plate, two 1x4s in this other colour, 1x2, and a masonry brick as well. So our standard issue lamp outside the back door goes with this tap, the dish and a light. That's going to clip onto our 1x1 with a stud like this, and of course it's going to sit in the middle of our back door over here. Next to that we'll stick a 1x1 brick, and our corner brick goes in. 1x6 runs across, and again we're going to stick a 1x1 plate on the end, continuing our staircase up. Then we have our 1x4 bricks, masonry brick on the outside again, and a 1x2. Now where did... oh, we didn't need the inverted one. Picked the inverted one up by accident. Then we're continuing to build up this height again. This time we need the inverted bricks. We need two of them though. We need a 1x4, 1x2, and a couple of 1x1s. 1x1 goes on the end here, and the 1x2, 1x4, 1x1 at the ends, and then we're going to add at the top here of the staircase our inverted pieces there. Then we have a 1x6, 1x3, 1x2, we have a 1x4 dark bluish grey tile, and a plate, and 1x6 runs across here. Let's stick our plate on the end again, then a 1x3, 1x2, and then our tile is going to go at the top with our inverted pieces to form the top of the staircase. Then the staircase itself, so we start with a 1x4 plate in tan colour. We have these large arch pieces. We've got 4 of these, I'm just going to stick them to the plate. Goes across there like that. Then we stick a modified 1x4 with 2 studs, a regular 1x4 at the top, and then we have a 1x3 going in the middle here with a quarter tile at the end. Put that to the side, get a 2x4 plate here, stick a 1x4, an archway, another 1x4 at the back. Then we stick a modified 1x4 there. We have a 1x2 in the middle, I'll snap it off. Stick our quarter tiles each end there. and then this can be added to the top here to continue the staircase up there like that. Bring this back in. We can now stick this at the back of the toilet, hopefully, and actually you can, if you wish, remove it to get access to the toilet if you're playing with it. So it just slots in there on a jumper tile, so it's easy to remove, and you've got the archway there if you want to grip to pull it out as well, so it's quite nice and easy to do. And not quite finished yet, because inside here we've got room for a little table, so we get a 1x3 here, stick some telescope pieces in to form the legs. We then have a 1x1 round gold piece, which we can stick this arch piece on like this, and on that stud at the front we can stick a little clock printed piece like this to make a little carriage clock type view. That's going to go on these two studs down here, and above them we have room for a 2x2 standard issue sort of San Francisco bridgey type look there, so we can just add that little bit of detail in there. And that's the end of, almost the end of that. We then have one more thing to do, which is take a black cone here, stick a trans yellow tile on, stick that into this 1x1 clip, and then that's going to sit just over here to act as a light in the corner over there. And that's the end of bag number 5. So our last bag for today, we have another minifigure which looks a bit like a chef this time. So this chef, of course, got chef whites, got white legs somewhere, also dark red legs even. They got, I think it's a female, they got a sort of a grinny face, or they got a look in despair. We'll go with a nice grin face, I think, with a hair there. So there's our chef. Them to the side, and then we're going to do a bit more around, I guess, the shop front for our haberdashery here. So while we're here, we're going to place our minifigure with a nice smart suit behind the counter, and then we have got a black door frame. We're going to use some trans clear 1x2x5 pieces. We have a glass doorway, we've got some 1x2 blue plates here, and we have a golden paddle for the door handle. So we'll start with our door frame. I'm going to stick the trans clear door in with the gold. It's going to go in the middle, of course, here. And then these are the windows essentially, so we're going to stick our plates on top of these 1x2x5s, and they go on top of the anvils that we added a few bags ago. So there's the start of the shop front, you can see there. Then to add a bit more detail, we've got some more blue in archways. We have a 2x4 hiding somewhere, and we have 4 1x1 plates as well in that colour. we're going to add the 1x1 plates to the bottom and to this side of our archways, like this, and they'll go across the front of our shop by the side of the windows, and then the 2x4 goes in the middle, so we get creating a view like this. Next up is a 2x6 plate in the blue, another 1x2, and then we've got 4 candlesticks in light bluish grey. There's one. 3 to go. There's another one. And another one. And another one. So we'll start, actually stick the candles together in pairs. They're going to go on to the 1x1 rounds, which are stuck with pins at the front. So they go either side. 1x2 plates going to go at the end here and here, and then our 2x4 is going to connect our doorway and archways up there. Then to finish off a bit more detail, we're going to get 4 1x2s with the rounded ends. Get a couple 1x4 plates, dark bluish grey, and we also get some 1x1 tiles. So we're going to snap these together, stick those in the front. Go over here onto our candles, and then our 1x4 plates are going to run across the front of the store. So we've got something that's looking like that. Then we've got some tan tiles, so we've got 1x8 and a 1x4. We have some inverted curve pieces here and a couple of 1x2 plates as well. So we'll snap the 1x2 plates together. They're going to go on this corner brick here, and our inverted slope piece goes in next in each end here, so it goes onto that light we added a minute ago. Then our tile goes down. This was the view we also got in the other modular building, the Jazz Club, where we had this thick wall. Then we have a 1x10 in tan. We have a couple of 1x4s, a couple of 1x2s. We have a corner brick. We have a 1x2 with 2 studs on the side. Also a 1x1 with a stud on the side. And then we have a 2x2 round with a clock face on. Clock face we're going to stick on our 1x2 with 2 studs on. It's going to go at the end here, followed by our corner brick, and a regular 1x2, 1x1 with a stud faces outwards, 1x4 on. So then the 1x4 goes there, 1x2 next to it, and then our, how's that? Ooh, no, 2 studs too far, goes there, that goes there, that goes there, and then a 1x6 goes across our blue on that side. Then we're going to add some more detail. So we've got these sloped black pieces here. We've got a couple of downward facing single brackets. We've got a couple of scroll pieces, so the 1x1s with the scroll detail on. A couple of quarter tiles as well in light bluish grey. Some 1x2s with sliders on. And I think we're good to go. Our sloped pieces are going to go as an extractor hood above our cooker, the back there. Then our scroll pieces go either end here above those tiles that we added on. Sliders then run across one stud over in the middle to add a bit of a gutter look, I guess, to our shop. And then either end we're going to stick these downward facing brackets with our quarter tiles on, and they'll go each end of our shop face. So we end up with a bit wonky there. So we end up the front of it looking like this, the curved bits. Then we're going to build a wall, so I'm going to slide that out because it's going to be built separate. Start with a 1x8 plate, stick a 1x4 brick on, then another 1x4 brick. Then we're going to add another 1x8 tile across those. Then we go again with two 1x4 bricks. Then we've got a 1x2. Goes down here. 1x1 with a stud on the side. Goes in next. And then we're going to run a 1x8 tile across the top of that. Then onto those studs there, we're going to add some dark orange 1x1 rounds, 2 onto each one. And then we can add some hats to that. So we have another green flat cap this time, and we have a detective style fedora hat there. That's going to go in between our kitchen and our haberdashery. So again, they're added on 1x4s modifier, so you can pull them out if you need to get your fingers in there to have any playability. So as an example, we might want to stick our chef in there at some point. Then we're going to add some more wall to around here, so we get a couple more 1x10s, we have 1x6, 1x4, a couple of 1x3s. We have a 1x2 log brick somewhere, or use some light bluish grey. Can't see it. Are you up there? Oh yeah, there you are. And I think I'm missing a 1x2 brick in tan. So start with that 1x2 brick down here. Then we'll run our 1x10 right across, 1x3 up next. 1x4 there, and a 1x10, 1x6 comes across the back, 1x3, and our log brick is going to go above our extractor fan, just on the inside there. Then we're going to add another layer of bricks. This time we've got a 2x2 slope, 1x10, 1x6, a couple of corner bricks, a couple of 1x4s, 1x10, 1x3. So corner brick goes on first down here, the other one is in the opposite corner over here. 1x6, 1x10, a couple of 1x4s at the front. Then we've got 1x2. Our slope brick is going to go on to our extractor fan to finish that off, and then we have a 1x3 on the other side. Then we're going to get 5 2x2s in white modified with 2 studs showing. These are going to run across the front of our store. Like this. Looks like that at the moment. Then to add some more detail, we have more white pieces, so we get a couple of white 1x1 plates, a couple of 1x1 plates with clips, 1x2 1/3 with studs on, and a couple more 1x2 sliders. We'll stick the 1x1 clips each end of our front. Then our 1x2 with sliders go on, followed by our 1x1 plates, and then our 1x2 1/3 goes in the middle like this. Then we're going to introduce some dark red, so we've got 4 1x4 plates in dark red. We have some 1x2s, so 1x1s with clips, some regular 1x1 plates, and then some more white, so we've got 1x2 sliders, a couple more 1x1s with clips, and a couple of regular 1x1 plates. Start by snapping our 2 dark red 1x4s together, and a 1x2 goes on the ends, 1x1 with a clip, followed by, oh no, see if I can reach that. Just drop the 1x1 in the haberdashery, see if I can kick him out the front door. Then stick our 1x1 plate on the ends. Then we'll add our whites back on, so we've got our 1x1 clip at this end, by 2 of the slider, 1x1 there. This is going to go on this side. And for the other one, same sort of thing but the opposite configuration. Slider goes on, clip goes on that side. So this is what's forming above the shop. We have a printed tile here which has haberdashery on it, and we're going to use that in a second. We also have 2 handlebars, and we have 2 feathers. So that handlebars will go into the 2 clips at each end of our shop sign. Our feathers will go upside down into the red, facing away from our sign. Kind of want that to stick out a bit more. And then our haberdashery sign goes in the middle, so we end up with that as our sign. Now we're going to cover all of this with some more 2x2 modified with 2 studs showing in white. That'll run across the top. I'll pick it up. One goes in here. One goes in there, and that one in there. So there's our sort of final sign looking for the haberdashery. Then moving our attention back over this side, we're going to add 1x10 black plate right across. We're going to add a wedge on the end there. We then have a 1x4 dark bluish grey plate going on here and across the back here. 1x6 goes across this way, and then we'll stick a tile 1x1 in the corner. Then we kind of repeat that. We put another long black plate in, 1x2, and we've got a 1x3 plate in light bluish grey, corner one. Another 1x3 goes in. And a corner plate and a 1x3 again. Then we're going to do the sort of top of the stairs. So for that we get a 6x6 plate here. Going to run a 1x6 dark bluish grey plate across there, 1x4 there. Then we stick some tiles on. So we got 2x2, 2x2, and a corner tile, 1x2 there. A couple more 1x2s running across the bottom. Stick a 1x3 in here to level that off. We'll get a 1x4. Gonna stick a 1x2 here and 2/4 tiles each end. That'll go on top of that there to give sort of a step up, maybe for a doorway. And then I think we're good to add this to the top of our staircase above our toilet. Then we're going to add this wedge and a 1x6. The 1x6, let's do this wedge first. This wedge goes on the plate that's already there. And then this one goes behind it. And we're going to get 2 of these columns here. One goes in the corner. One goes 3 studs down from the end. Then we get another wedge. We're going to stick an inverted slope piece to the bottom corner here, like that. And another one. 2 studs down there. Then to the bottom of that we're going to add our dark orange 1x1 round plates, followed by reddish brown 1x1 round bricks, followed again by these plates. And these are going to go on top of our columns to raise this up. That will stick, hopefully, into the wedge as well that was sticking out over there. So now downstairs it kind of looks like that. Then on top here we're going to add some more plates and wedges. So we start with a wedge going across there, followed by a 1x2 plate and a 1x6 plate. We have a corner plate in there, another 1x2 in here, and then a 1x4 finishes our level off there. And I think step 110, that's the end. And our next bag is going to be the frontage, so we've got the nice green sort of front door area, but we're not going to do that today. We're going to finish on bag 6. So just as a wide camera angle, how far we've come with the first 6 bags. You can kind of see how we're doing. We've got the haberdashery pretty well sorted out there, the details with the kitchen, the toilet, and that sort of bar area there. So the front way look, you can see, let's go that way, you can see right in to the modular. You can see the haberdashery detail in there as well, ready to serve and to sell your material, as well as the toilet at the back. So that's the first 6 bags done, out of, was it 20 bags I think it was, so there's 13 bags left to go. So we'll continue our stream next week. We'll probably try and do another 6 bags, so we'll do probably 3 streams in total for this build. So if you're around next Sunday at 2 PM Greenwich Mean Time, join me then. I'll put the post up on the channel after this stream today, and you can join me for the second part where we'll be continuing from bag 7, probably get to about bag 13 or 14 next time, build a bit more detail on it. If you enjoyed the stream, as always, do hit that like button so I know you enjoy it, and don't forget to subscribe and hit that bell notification as well if you want to be notified about when future streams will be coming. I'll try over the next few months as well to do a few quick build videos as well, which will either premiere on a Sunday instead of doing the live stream, or add as normal videos, so you can see some quick time builds of probably more smaller sets than the larger ones for now, until I get up and running with it. But that's it for today. So enjoy yourself, whatever you're doing for the rest of your weekend, and join me next Sunday when we'll be kicking back off with bag number 7 and doing the front of this Tudor corner modular. So until then, stay safe, and I'll see you next time.